Hi, this is Eric Wels from the Wels Bass University, bringing you a nice riff to upgrade your technique. First I will play it, then we will see how specific parts are being played. And you can download the PDF with all the notes and tablature so you can find out how it's being played. There we go. Okay, so main part is a groove in E. And we use the open E string, and then we go into our next part, and we will slide with the pinky from the D all the way to the E, like this. So it's only one time that you play it on the A string, and then you slide to the E position, like this. You can see I have a very fingering method with the index finger and the pinky. This is to keep my hand quite relaxed, so not stressed, so not too big distances, trying to maneuver my fingers all the way up like this or this, because then I have to have my pinky somewhere underneath the fingerboard. So the more relaxed you are, the better it is. That's the first part. Second part, and this is the slur over here. You play the G only one time, you move it up to the G sharp, and you move it back to the G. This is a single time, because later in the tune I will do it more often. Something like this, but that's it. And my pinky goes back. First part, second. And now we come to the part which I actually stole more or less from Flear, from the song Give It Away. And this is like a technique that you play every tone together with an open E string. So you have an open E string. You play a tone, in this case the G, open E string A, open E string B flat or A sharp, whatever you prefer, open E string B, and then the way back to the B flat, also played, and then you make on the A, you make a small vibrato. So something like this. And then we go back into the first four bars, as you can also see on the PDF. And then we go to the part that I play two tones at the same time. And this is an E and a D, which is of course coming from an E7 chord or an E minor 7 chord, as this is not specified now. Like this, or you make a strum. So either you pluck it like this, or you strum it. And then you go to this specific technique. So here is that slur again on the end of the riff. And we only go to the B flat, so it's a sharp 4 or a flat 5. So it gives that bluesy feel. And then we play the open E string. Again, D on the G string, E on the A string, this thing. And I move it down. So I make a slide down and I try to be on count number 4 with a muted sound. So it matches the rhythm or the rhythmic grid that we are in. And then we do this specific technique. And this you have to practice at a lower tempo to make sure your fingering is correct. The only things that I do play is a C sharp and a D. And I also play the octaves of it. So what I first do is I pluck the C sharp with my index finger. Then I go to my C sharp octave on the G string. And I move down, but I use string raking for that. So the fingering is as follows. Index goes to the index on your G string. Then you play again the C sharp with your middle finger or your ring finger. And then you use the D string, which you have muted with your right hand, or sorry, with your left hand. And that is making that extra nice touch to it. And then I also, because I use all the time the middle finger, so index finger, middle finger. This is my my dead note, and I use also my same middle finger, so in one go to the D. So in short, index, ring finger, mute. You make them so short that sometimes you really have it ring as a tone, and sometimes it's just sounding like a ghost note or a muted note. Oh, that one. And then we go to the third part of this. Here is a slur again. But instead of going to the B flat, which I did in the previous version, now I go all the way up to the 5th, the B. And then we end with this one. Again a slur. Just and everything together sounds like this. See you next time. I hope you enjoy. And let me know what you think of it in the comments down below. Groove on!